Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. And we are actually going live right away. It is going to be Team Fear Factor first as Survivor against Team Agartha.
This right here.
Right now, we'll do roster rundowns after this first hit. The opening hit's going to be Charger, Spitter, Jockey, and the Smoker. They're going to send spawns in. The Charger goes from a mile away. The Smoker gets a pull. Jockey gets killed. Spit goes out, and that is not going to be much going out by this opening hit by Team Agartha. But for Fear Factor, we have Chris, Aggressive, Hydro, and Pizza Burger. I think one of them might be Discreet. I could be wrong. Tank is at 22%. That is a very early tank. That is a very advantageous spot for the tank to spawn. They're doing the smart thing on backing up right now. As the spawns are up, it's going to be Boomer, Jockey, and the Hunter. And this will be the first tank of the game for Team Agartha in the hands of Gangster. And it looks like the tank is just going to reposition to the other side. Throw some rocks, take a little bit of chip. Hunter, Jockey, and Boomer is his support.
Think I heard a boomer.
Boomer's going to rock it in, does get shut down. It's a pretty big play for right there for Fear Factor. They have no boom to worry about. He's throwing rocks, just gets skated. He's on second pass already. He's doing a good job on not taking too much chip. He's going to have to commit with this without a smoker. Hopefully the survivors won't back up too far and get knocked into the insta-kill zone, but I don't think they're going to back up there. Alright, this should be the commit by Gangster. He's going in now. This will be the commit. Hunter's up top. Jockey is up there. 3 survivors back up. They split. One's going into the safe room. They're going around in circles, doing a good job kiting the tank. He's down to 2k HP. The Jockey lands. The Hunter lands. Hunter gets cleared. Charger is still chasing. The Charger misses. Not going to be a wipe. This is going to be quite a bit of damage. Maybe just one cap. There's a down, and that should be it for this tank. And that will be all she wrote.
You don't look so good.
I believe the tank got 1 in cap and 2 other punches, if I did my math
We're
correctly.
good.
Yo, crazy if you don't
No,
think
actually it
this
was from the
hurts.
SI. The Jockey landed for a little bit.
Crowbar.
Charger wasn't able to intercept there and get a tri-cap with the with the tank.
Reloading.
1 survivor remained in the safe room, so they were a little bit split at the moment.
Michelle, I know that was you shooting me.
But tank is dead. Bonus is sitting at 66.1%, 2-2. Smoker, Hunter. Spawns are going in right now. Smoker gets a pull onto Chris. It does miss, but the Hunter will land, following the spit of 1 boom. And the Smoker and Spitter die last, so those are the 2 that will not be included in the next hit. It will be a Charger, Hunter, Boomer, and the Jockey.
I can walk this shit
So they
off.
should be able to get through this building uncontested, make the drop, and start pushing towards the alley area where the car alarm is at. That's probably where we should see the next hit. And since there's no Spitter to worry about, I think they should just push through really quickly here. Not much to worry about.
Don't shoot that car.
I think I said the Charger and the Boomer gets popped. The Charger will land. It gets a slam. The Hunter is killed. And the Jockey doesn't get nothing. That's pretty decent shutdown. They went from 66 to 54.7. Actually, that wasn't a bad SI attack. Not the best, but survivors are all fast. They still have 2 sets of pills. They're probably going to get at least 1 more setup here. Possibly a second. See, okay, Coach gets a second. That'll take the bonus just over 500 right now. This may be the second last hit they get. Rocket spawns come off the pink house. Jockey goes. Smoker's a little late. They had the worst hit, too. Last hit will be a quad. Spit goes on a nothing. And that is a clean take by Fear Factor right now. And they are set to go up a pretty respectable amount into Chapter 2. Or at least onto their infected side as they get ready to play it. And I don't even know if they'll have time for this quad. They might be in the safe room. Are they trying to delay it? They're just calls to go here. Hunter does get killed. The Charger will land for 10 damage. Jockey gets melted. And the Smoker will just get a ding or 2. And nice pushing by Fear Factor. And that is a good bonus after map 1 of 476. That is a very good bonus. Especially this is going to be neutral server. Ping seem pretty even. All right, so Fear Factor does survive. That is a very early tank, and they did the right thing on the push back immediately
Jesus,
as
no.
survivors. 'Cause that tank will go right up the ladder there and commit immediately. So smart play. Opening hit, Smoker, Charger, Jockey, and the Spitter. There's potential for quite a bit of damage. It looks like their most intense will come from 3 on one side, 2 on the other. Smoker misses, Charger misses. Spit will go out for a little bit on Nick. The pull will eventually happen. And there is a Jockey bringing up the rear, and I don't know if he's going to get anything more than a scratch. All right, they do manage to take 6% off the first hit. This will be the first tank of the game for Fear Factor in the hands of Hydro.
Oh, Lord. Oh, well, piss.
And it already looks like Agartha is content with just taking it back here in the same spot that Fear Factor did. Tank gonna not go and get his car into play. He's just content with staying right here.
Oh, shit, that
Alright, he's gonna reposition. Oh, actually, he's gonna make a play and go for it. I think this is a good idea. Let's see if the SI decide to go for a hit. They have Hunter, Charger, Boomer. Unless they're happy with this. Alright, and Hydro's gonna try to get it into play. This might cause the survivors to reposition. I'm surprised they didn't push forward here. Okay, now they are pushing forward. The Boomer's gonna go in, get a 2-boom. Now that's gonna be a little risky if they do push. And they're gonna do it anyways. They're gonna push into the car. They have no idea it's gonna be there. They're gonna come out, the car's there. They're already in a really bad scenario right now. Slow Dance is gonna be separated from his team. He's gonna get 1 punch, 2 punch. Okay, he's gonna get separated here. He will get his pills off, but he's gonna get pounced. He will be able to clear this. But the tank gets another corner and actually punches Ellis far away. There's a lot of damage going out, and the tank has a lot of health. There's a pull. He's trying to get his car into play. This is a chaotic tank fight right now. This tank is very healthy yet. And there's a lot of damage that already went out to the survivors. The bonus sitting at 469. And the car does land on Slow Dance. It's so unfortunate for the survivor team right now. Agartha is caught with their pants down. This might be just a grind out. They get a pull. Nick is not going to get the clear, so it's going to give the tank another corner. It's going to be an in-cap. They need to kill the tank right now, but the attack is coming out. A 2-boom lands. This tank is almost dead. Let's see if they can get the kill on this tank. No, he's trying. He's almost dead. What? He's at 4 HP. He's going to get the kill onto one of the survivors. No, he's not. But yes, he is actually. But the tank is dead. Hydro is going to get 1 kill. He should be able to get Rochelle up here. There's no infected up to contest with it. Smoker did not have a recharge.
Reloading.
But right now, they will survive and further their distance. They're going back for the pills from Coach.
Well, piss. Goddamn.
Right now, Agartha needs them at least make the distance on this to keep this a competitive match. And right now, this is a devastating attack to take. They have the Hunter at the top of the stairs. Can they get the skeet going on here? No, they're not. This is going to be some decent damage. Maybe for the stumble off. No, the survivor jumps, and it's going to be pretty much no damage except some punches and a pull in the back. And the Spitter's going to just go for a respawn. And I think it is smart keeping the Spitter here. Yeah, there were pills back here. And yes, there were. They will miss them.
I'm reloading.
Doesn't matter. They're going to be slow no matter what. Right now, it's just more the distance. I don't see them making with any of the bonus. But they need to make the distance to keep it within about 400 or 500 going into map 2. This is a really advantageous spot for the infected team. Tough for the survivor team to really do much. They have a 2-2, so it's really hard to get wiped here unless they split a little too much. It's going to be a 2-cap. They do get it clear, but that Jockey is going to get that survivor in cap as Rochelle jumps into the spit. And Rochelle needs to get somebody up right now.
On your feet.
Spitter should drop and delay. Spitter will die.
Get up, get up.
And now they will be able to get a survivor up here, barring... Okay, there we go. Actually, there might be a good chance they just die in this hall. Or this alley, I mean. No, they do manage to get to pick up the Charger. Misses. Chris Charger right there does miss and lets the survivors press forward through this narrow choke point. There's really nothing to to impede them anymore. The Smoker and the Hunter is not going to do much, and they're just going to reposition on the pink house. But right now, Agartha is making some much-needed distance points. Right now, it is almost a 650-point difference if they died here. All right, it'll be tri-cap with spit. 2-cap does land. The Hunter lands, but not after the Smoker gets cleared. Jockey manages to run away. There is a lot of zombies trickling in, and these survivors are about one punch away each.
But you go down like that again, that's it.
Smoker does get cleared before the in-cap. Jockey should come in to troll. Jockey gets M2'd and killed. Nice. The Charger should clean it up here, though. Charger's coming. Charger's actually just delaying. Boomer lands a 2-boom. And that will be the wipe as they do find the pills, but unfortunately for Ellis, they're not able to pop. And that will give Fear Factor a pretty decent lead going into the second map of this tournament match. Map 1 is a relatively difficult map to survive on Parish Overgrowth. There's pretty rough choke points. There are a lot of favorable spawns above the survivor team. So usually on a campaign like this where there's a lot of infected spawns that really favor the infected, the better your shotgun player is at aiming and shutting shit down will result in your team taking a lot less damage. So we will see a 640-point lead going into Chapter 2. For Fear Factor, they will have a tank at 61%. I do believe this will be pre-event. 60% tank spawns. Usually it's going to come down to the knowledge of the map. There is a route you can take that will save a lot of the tank's rage. See if the players know about that. If they did their scrims, they would figure it out. Okay, they're going to send the spawns in. Stumble's going to land. The spitter was late. Really late on that spit. Somehow it still managed to do just a little bit more than 4% off the survivor's health.
No.
Pizza Burger taking the blunt of this damage. They're not going to trigger the car alarm. SI did not set up on it. Tank is late anyway, so it probably wouldn't even slow down the survivors. But the spawns are coming up. Tri-cap with boom. They're going to send the boom off the top. The Charger does not get his spawn quick enough. Now they're frantically trying to find a hit. That Charger is way too far away. He needs to get with it. And it looks like they're just not going to go. They're going to hold. And I don't think Agartha did much playing on Overgrowth. They don't even know where the infected ladders are to get above them. The Charger is just no idea where he is going.
Reloading.
So at the moment, I'm going to say Fear Factor has the upper hand as far as map knowledge. I know the players on the team. I know they played it. Got a lot of feedback from them as well. So I'm assuming Pizza Burger is discreet, but I could be wrong. They're going to send the Jockey, and Jockey gets M2'd. The Charger will land.
Reloading.
It was a quad attempt, actually. And it's not going to amount to too much, so that's going to be 2 full hits that go in, and only going to take just shy of 7%. So right now the APH is not very much. It is less than 3% per hit. Need to do a lot more damage if you want to try to make a comeback, since they're down about 640 points already, coming up at about halfway through the map.
Reloading.
Right now the infected team has a chance to get set up, and they're actually just going to hit here. The Hunter's going to land with the spit. The Hunter's not getting clear. The Jockey is not either. I don't think the survivors expected to be hit there. I think they were expecting in the alley, as I was as well. They tried to go quick. It turned out to be really successful for them. Massive amount of damage going out, over 11% from that, which brings their APH up quite a bit more, up to around the 6% range. Charger, it's going to be a quad try, but they're not going to get it. The tank's going to spawn, actually. The Charger became the tank, but they're only going to have Smoker, Hunter, and Jockey as they retreat. Let's see if they try to get a hit on this run back.
Hey, look out!
The Smoker's not going to be able to get a spawn by hiding there. The Jockey's going to get melted down. Smoker spawns way too late to the party, and that will be a dead Smoker. And as I was saying, the tank is not aware of the short route and is taking the scenic route to get there. There's also a more advantageous spot up top if he chooses to take it right here and cut right. No, he is not. That tank is actually in danger of AIing himself for just not knowing the map. He's going to have to come in immediately. He'll have no time to get his hittables. And it will be the second tank of the game for Agartha in the hands of I don't even know how to say it. Navux. He is taking a risk here going for his dumpster. He's going to bring it into play. Okay, he's going to be able to bring it in. He's taking about 300 chip. Questionable to play over here. That's a nice one boom, almost 2. He's going to commit here. He's down to 4. Okay, that hittable is no longer in play. He's going to have to go here. That is a heck of a long arm. The Jockey will land. It's not going to get clear. The Charger lands as well. It's going to be a corner onto Rochelle. It does get a clear onto the Jockey. The tank is at 2k HP. He's going to get an in cap. He gets a punch onto Coach. Switches over to Ellis. He's going to get another punch onto Ellis. And that is a dead tank, but that tank does a lot of damage to Fear Factor. And it's going to take their bonus all the way down to 467. The DB is broken into. Pills are popped. There'll be one set left as soon as Pizza Burger decides to pop them.
Okay. That one hurt.
And look at that. Gotta love that. If you are the infected team, that's what you want to see. You're hoping for a white, but that is the best you can pretty much ask for in that open area. There's going to be a Hunter, Smoker, Boomer, and Spitter for the next attack. It's not going to be the best 2-2, but it's not the worst. Smoker's going to come from behind. The Smoker lands. The Hunter takes the target. I believe that was a DP and a spit as well, and Rochelle takes a lot of damage. All that DB pretty much went down from 95 to 84%. Just off that hit alone. Otis went from 400 and something down to 362. Right now, they're just dropping below the 50 HP zone while they're bleeding. Not much perm left, 16% permanent HP. DB's at 84, Pills at 50%. They find an extra set inside the Cena van. They're a little late on the SI attack. No, the Smoker will land. Jockey doesn't. Charger doesn't. 2-boom at the end. All right, and the Smoker will remain alive. The Boomer dies. So they're going to get Charge Spit next with a tri-cap. I think the Hunter will be the other capper. I was not quite sure on which one died. They are still fast, which is very big. If you are fast here, pretty much the common will not impede your march at all. And now they're going to be jumping over the fence. Hunter's going to come from the front. The other spawns are not ready. Spitter actually is. The Smoker comes from behind. I thought they were going to have Charger. And now there's going to be a lot of spit damage going on to the Jock Survivor. Bonus drop from 360 down to 220. It just melted away as another set of pills are popped, taking it down to 216. And I think that's going to exhaust the rest of the pill spawns. I think there is one more possibility. Are they going to go up here? That Charger was really ambitious. Boomer. Hunter is going to die with the Charger. They'll have Charge Spit next. Boomer gets one. Boomer is killed. Smoker is killed. So it'll be Hunter, Jockey, Charger, Spitter for their final SI hit. And they will have plenty of time to set this up since they are slow.
Reloading.
I think they're going to try to hold the pills. No one's going to be one punch down on the last hit here. No set of pills. This will be the final hit. I think they're content with just stopping here and clearing the commons. Don't think it's a bad play. Aggressive decide to pop the pills. That will drop the bonus under 200. So right now it's only at 178. I think they'll be content with making in whatever they can. All right, these commons are about to stop. They're going to send it in. Oh, what a ski going out. aggressive.
Watch out.
Nice 5-shot keep by that Uzi. They will get the in cap.
Thanks, Nick.
Reloading.
Otis does not suffer much.
I see a safe house this way.
Don't think they're going to get anything. The Smoker might be able to do something. Gets a pull delay. Pulls him actually out. Hunter's trying to go for something. The Jock lands on the outside. Gets a little bit more damage. They actually took about 47 from that Boomer at the end as they shut the door on Aggressive's face. And there they are. They make safe room with a pretty small bonus, but it is a bonus of 120. Chapter score 620. Campaign score 1496. So for the people rooting for Agartha, there is an opportunity to be taken here to make up some points, but they're going to have to clean up their survivor side a little bit. Hopefully they can kill this tank without a death as it happened to them on the first chapter. Hunter Spitter, Jockey Charger, opening hit. We're going live. Fast ready ups are great. I believe maps 1 through 4 will be played. The possibility of 5. 5 is a really survivor-friendly map. Early tank is probably more difficult to deal with. If it's later than 40%, it's really hard for the tank to get much. It's really driven on support, but right now we're on Chapter 2. Charger wants to come from the side. Jockey goes by. Infected are still clean. No damage on their HP. They are aware of where the Jockey is rotating to, where the Hunter is as well. Jockey lands, gets killed.
Well, pit.
The Jockey gets 6 damage, scratch, and 2 from being on top of Nick's head for a bit. They are taking their time on there. Might actually get their spawn up if they rest.
Oh, shit.
And don't push this choke point. Charger rockets in. Charger's not going to land, but the Hunter will. They need to clear the commons off Ellis. Okay, they do. Pull back to the safe room. And all in all, that is not a bad amount of damage considering the Charger didn't land. Tanks are down to 79. One survivor at 100, another at 97, one at 82. Boomer first spawn up, followed by the Jockey. Charger is the next. See what that last hit will be.
Do not shoot me.
Charger is in a really favorable spot to rocket in. Won't have the spit though, but they will have the boom.
Hogwash.
You should see them as they're gonna go now. Boomer gets popped. We'll have the Boomer again.
Charger.
Charger takes the Jock guy, but the Jock landed for quite a long time. I don't know if the Hunter died first or the Charger did. So I don't know if they're going to have a great hit. They're going to have a 2-2. Boom spit. Smoker and something else. They give Smoker Jockey. That'll be probably not what they want for the next hit. We'll see it just fly in as quickly as possible.
Hogwash.
Okay, they got the Hunter, so they have a chance for a pound spit. They're going to go for a pull back onto Rochelle.
I'm reloading.
Doesn't get anything. So now there'll be 3
That's
spawns.
bullshit.
Guitar here.
Bullshit.
Let's see if the infected have time to position onto the on the pink house. No, they do not know about it.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Alright, they're coming down to the alley choke.
Reloading.
Ah, Lord.
Alley in a little bit different location than regular Parish and widened for
Ain't
a little
that
bit
a
more
load of
balance. So it's
shit?
a little bit more open. Gives the Survivor team more reaction time and more fairness on spit spreads. Even though it can take up the whole alley sometimes, depending on how the spitter spits. Hunter Boomer Charger Spitter. Probably the best 2-2 you can get as far as trying to output damage.
That ain't right. Oh, shit. Well, piss. God damn. No, thank you. Hogwash. Jesus, no. Oh, hogwash.
Right, they're going to get the pounce. The spit's going to land. The Charger is not. They're going to get the stumble and the spit onto Ellis. That'll be like a charge spit. That is very good damage pre-tank. 81.3%. So at the current moment, before the tank is up, right now, Fear Factor is slightly in the lead on damage because they were at 84.1% bonus when they started the tank. And right now, Team Agartha is at 80.7. Right now, they're going to make the run back. Smoker, Jockey, Hunter are the spawns up. Let's see if the tank is also aware of the short route. And it looks like he is aware of it. Oh, he's not, maybe? Needs to cut right here. No, he is not aware of the short route either. I am very surprised. I thought for sure that Fear Factor would know about the short route. Let's see if he knows about the route up top here, if he takes this ladder to the right. No, he does not either, so he's just going to probably have to go in right away or possibly rush for the dumpster if he wants to bring it, but there's going to be no long tank played here. And actually, since you didn't go the other way, they might just AI him. But see, there's a problem here. You're going this far back. You need to ace this tank. Oh, the hunter's going to land. It's going to get cleared, but there's going to be a decent amount of damage going out. And no, Chris is going to go AI. It's unfortunate for him. He needed to go the other way. Okay, so might be able to keep rage here. And nope, they're just going to cut the corner. And that is it for Chris's tank. He is going to go AI. Map knowledge comes into play there. All you could have just won the other rat right there and cut him off too. This tank will be AI. They'll have Boomer jockey. They're still waiting a little bit more for their respawn. Right now the tank is at 4k HP. The Boomer is going to get 2. That's going to make him focus Rochelle. And that is going to be it. The SI attack is coming in right now. He's going to get the corner. The Hunter's going to land. The jockey is going to land. There's going to be a lot of damage going out. The Charger is going to take the tank's target. The tank is going to kill the Charger. And that will be a dead tank. But that is so much damage that went out from that AI tank anyway. And that one comment's going to delay the pickup. But see, even though the AI the tank, their bonus is sitting at 540, 518 now after the pills are popped, but you got to go through the whole map again, and you give him the alley choke and this choke point here again, and you're not, nobody is focusing on top of it there for the boom, and the boom is going to land, the smoker's going to die, so the boom and the smoker will be included in the next hit if they send this hit in. Jockey's going to go in, it's going to land, and I think they'll hold the spitter. And that is a smart play, as even though right now their spawns are out of order, in my opinion right now they're going to get the Charger. If they know about how getting onto the pink house right here, there could do is potential for a massive amount of damage if they have the time to set up. Let's see if the Charger does it.
Jesus, no, man. That ain't right. God damn.
Does the Charger know the route, how to get up there?
Oh, shit.
No, he doesn't.
Hogwash, man.
Unfortunate for them. The Charger's going to have to rush to take the top of the bridge. The survivors really misplayed here, slow, and they needed to keep going here to take this. All right, they're going to split 2 and 2. One boom lands, Charger misses, Hunter lands, spit on the pounce. Boomer comes in to delay, stumbles Rochelle in the spit. And that is going to cause for them to pass the pills to Rochelle. Rochelle's going to have to pop.
Jesus, no thank you, no.
And no matter what, they're going to have people slowed during this event.
That ain't right. Well,
that is exactly what Fear Factor needed.
Hogwash. Y'all ready?
I think
Ain't
I
that?
really heard
Oh
something.
shit. Oh shit, that ain't right. Ah, Lord. That's bullshit. No, thank you.
Cut that shit out.
All right, they're going to make it to the seat of Van. They'll pass the pills to slow dance. They need to shut down this hit. It's going to be a quad try.
Run.
Let's see if they're weary of it. This could be potential to slow them down for the rest of the map. This is big for both sides. They get a nice ski goes out, but the Charger gets a slam. The smoker's cleared right away. And that was big. Even though it didn't do a whole bunch of damage, no matter what, they're going to be slow the rest of the map. And that is big for this event, because now no matter what, the commons are always going to keep up with them. They're not going to be able to outrun them. Any pills inside here? No, it is not. One boom does land. Hunter going for a DP. Oh, they're really trying to chip that Hunter a lot. Hunter incoming. Oh, and the Hunter does miss, but actually it does land the pounce, but no DP. No damage pounce for them. Bonus down to 240, 238, and ticking downward. Rochelle will be fast enough to go stop the event. This will. Oh, the Charger's gonna land on them. They were not ready for it. Okay, now they're in danger of Rochelle being separated. If Rochelle gets capped here by this jockey, oh, that is a huge misplay. And that will be the rest of the bonus. Gone. That DB is now gone. Rochelle, a little bit of a misplay, not weary of her surroundings.
Oh shit!
And there goes a pullback. Okay, it's going to get cut. They did not kill the smoker yet. They need to kill the smoker. It's going to get pulled back onto... That'll be a 2-cap in the back. Oh, no. Agartha is in danger here of getting wiped. And the Hunter's going to clean this up. That's going to be the delay. Jockey comes, and there it goes. Rochelle had good intentions, but unfortunately, spawns need to be blocked when you rush ahead rather than get in the event. And that will cost them to go in the deficit a little bit more. And now they have a campaign score of triple sixes. Fear factor 1,496. A real big misplay there. You don't think you want to separate quite that much yet. Yeah, I don't know. I think your statement is correct there, iPat. You just had to take it a little slower. I mean, I think the play there was Rochelle to stay at the end of the tunnel on top of the work truck there. That Charger would not be able to get that spawn in between them, which the two slow survivors needed to backtrack to get the clear. And if you're also running ahead by yourself like that, you got to be wary and get that M2 on that jockey. All right, we're going live. Tank's going to be late here. Interesting. There's some changes on the map done. See if either team scrimmed and are aware of the Left 4 Dead 1 couch. That is hittable. Charger, Smoker, Jockey, Boomer for the opening hit. Most spawns are coming from above. Smoker from the other side. A pole's going to go out. The Charger will get melted after it misses. Jockey will eventually land for 9 damage. And there was just one scratch from another SI, and that will be it. Pretty clean take nonetheless. 3.5 off the bonus. Slow Dance will be the tank. You're going to be able to make it past the car alarm without any SI attack to try to make a play on it. They're going to push left here. This is actually really dangerous to go this way, but it is the fastest way to go. It is very hard to see in this. Oh, the Hunter gets shut down because none of the other spawns went to help it. The Charger needed a rocket in. The Charger still a big misplay. Charger needs to go in now, and they are just holding it. All right. Good play by Fear Factor, taking the left route, which pretty much no team does because they know it is the most dangerous route to take. Spawns are everywhere. On the left side of the bush, there is an entire infected ladder across the whole bush, so they can climb up any area that they choose fit. All right, they're going to send the rockets in. I think a little early. The Charger misses the smoke target, gets no punches, pull into the spit. And it didn't do that bad of a damage, but not getting a second hit was more devastating than waiting for that, in my opinion.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Reloading.
And they're going to be able to come up to this choke. This is a really big choke point.
Heads up. Reloading.
Infected scramble to get their spawns. Okay, they're going to go in. Hunter gets skeeted again by an Uzi. Charger gets stuck in the back of the pickup. Boomer gets shut down. Jockey is unsuccessful in finding a spawn location.
Look out.
And I just have a strong feeling that map knowledge is having a big factor right now because the infected team
Don't make me
are
get
searching for spawns. They're not getting it. They're going in one at a time. Momentum right now is huge with Fear Factor. There's another decent choke coming. They don't have the smoker to capitalize. I mean, the Charger to capitalize on it. But this is probably the most dangerous hit of this map right here. Potential for damage. There's a lot of opportunity for the SI to come. They can even come from the roof. That is a decent separation on the jockey. Coach elected to go through the spit for his friend. Took the spit damage. Bonus goes down to 8.9. So they do miss a hit.
Going with machine gun.
There's their 4th hit. APR is about 5% per hit, but they should have another one, and I don't think that's enough right now if you're looking to come back. And right now it's going to be the Charger's going to land. The Boomer is not. The Charger gets cleared before his slam. Slow Dance will get the tank. And right now, Slow Dance is not aware of the area over here. The ladder that's been added to this building. This building is also added over here. And also the couch that's inside here. Not aware of it. But this is where the tank fight will take place. Right now, the survivors are looking at the couch and talking about it. Either going to go in for SI attack. The pole's going to go on the other side of the fence. The jockey gets M2. Oh, that rock was shut down by Hydro. Good job on him on keeping Weary on it. That was very close on landing as well. Alright, he's still, Slow Dance doing a good job holding on to that first pass, but he has suffered about 550 of his bonus. And I'm pretty sure right now the Survivor team will be happy about that. Alright, they're going to go in with the Charger was really ambitious, but it does manage to get the nice 3-boom in, but the tank can't make a play on it. He would like to, but there's just no way to make a play on that right now. As Coach is staying in the back, not taking any chances, just in case the call is to go back, and they're not. Slow Dance's second pass, losing his rage right now. And I think he's going to commit here with a Charger, Smoker, and a Jockey. Alright, this is going to be it. 20%. He drops in. Smoker gets an early pull. It does land, but it's cleared quickly. Oh, and he gets hit by the couch. It'll be an in cap. Smoker pull. The rock lands. He does get a set of pills popped off. I do believe this is going to be a dead tank anyways. And the couch just get hit out of play. We cannot get the grind out.
You are down on the ground. Now let's get you up.
Oh, thanks for that.
As aggressive. Just learns that the couch is now hittable. The hittable is a couch from Blood Harvest on Finale. Anybody is familiar with that. It is a hittable on Left 4 Dead 1. Same one used there.
Reloading.
But it is funny to see the couch used in play for the first time on Left 4 Dead 2 history. The one boom does land. The spit goes out as well onto nobody. The only reason that couch got the ink cap is because the rocket spawns made it possible. So they're going to push through that choke point. Since they don't have to go through the sewer here, they have to make it through the house.
Reload.
Yeah, that is correct, iPad. Not a lot of people are aware about it. Only the true Left 4 Dead heads that remember from back in the day would be wary of it. We saw it for the first time here, and now that actually Fear Factor is aware of it, I'm curious to see what they will do once they're infected side. They will try to use it and reposition on that house instead. Should cause the Survivor team to back forward, or back on the map, but that will be good for the infected team. They're going to go right in now with the quad. It's going to be a tri-cap, but they clear the Charger before it lands. A rolling 2-cap with the Jockey, and the Smoker will land. The Hunter does get skeeted somewhere down the line, and they will get past that car alarm clean. And right now, that bonus is sitting at a fat, girthy 609, and they only have one more SI attack to stop them, as they are fast. W key is held down, and it's going to be a 2-2, the best 2-2 for damage, but I don't think it's I don't think there is any way that Fear Factor walks in with anything less than 500 bonus, even if this does massive damage right here. And I don't think this is the place to send it. This is too early. The Charger is not going to land. The Pound Spit will. The Boomer is not. And that will be it. I think the better shot would be right here, right above the safe room. It's a shorter drop, potential for more damage, almost guaranteeing a Charger to land with the assistance of that Hunter. And they're going to make safe room with a 580 bonus. Yes, unfortunately, I was not able to be awake to catch that match. 6 a.m. was a little early for me. I was hoping Kryjo might have picked that one up, but 6 a.m. is early for him too, I guess. All right, this will set the tone for the rest of this tournament match right here, this chapter. If Fear Factor wipes Agartha, I don't think there's any possibility of a comeback. I mean, Agartha needs to do this chapter clean. They need to walk in with like 1k bonus. They need to shut this tank down. Is definitely possible. Let's see how they can start.
Well, piss.
Distance is 600, total bonus 1320. They can only lose 320. And they'll still be down quite a bit going to map 4, but I think you want to be at least within 700 for a possibility of map 5, because map 5 is extremely survivor friendly. I don't think we'll see it with the way that the scores are at the moment. But let's see what they do with their opening SI attack for Fear Factor. Jockey, Charger, Smoker, Boomer. Shout out to Harley. Charger will land. Jockey will land. Smoker will land. A rolling tri-cap. No slams. But almost 6% go out. And I think that's pretty darn good if you don't have a spitter. I would be still happy with that if I'm Fear Factor. The sheer fact that even though it didn't do much damage, everything landed. Momentum stays with you when you're successful with SI.
Look out now.
Right, the survivor team goes down the middle. They got to be careful to get... Okay, they do make it over the first hump. There is no boom for this hit. Hunter is coming over the top. Charger lands. A 2-cap, 3-cap does land at the same time. I can't... The Hunter needs to get skeeted there by Ellis.
Jesus, no, man.
He had more than 3 opportunities to do that, and he does not.
Jesus, no, man. No.
Spitter's just going to respawn now. I think Charger died first as well. Maybe Hunter, I'm not sure.
Goddamn.
But when it comes to high competitive play,
Well,
those clears were still decent. But in high competitive play, it's not letting them land on you is the key. It separates the good teams from the great teams. When one of the SI always gets shut down every hit, when a tri-cap doesn't land,
That ain't right.
that is the difference when it comes to high competitive play. Hunter gets shut down there. That was a little nicer there. Spitter's going to go on to nothing. Boomer gets nothing as well. Spitter dies. That's going to be a quad try if they hold right now. Okay, they're going to get a pullback. They need to kill that Smoker. They do not, so it's going to be a quad. They need to hold W and get through this choke right now. I don't think they should slow down. They should all hold left. Take the left side underneath.
Jesus. Oh, shit.
Grab the ammo and go.
Shit.
No, this is a huge misplay on waiting here. Now the infected have their opportunity to set up. I think when you're playing Overgrowth, you can't second guess yourself. You need to make sure you're going, especially on decent things, or else a tri-cap like that goes in again. And even though this clears are respectably quick, one slam goes out, the Hunter's cleared pretty respectably fast, so was the Jockey. But still, the damage goes out, and that's going to be their 4th hit going out, and they're averaging about 8% per hit, a little bit less than it. And that is a great percentage to average right now. And right now they have 917 bonus left. And since the cappers are landing too, it's hard for them to push through the choke points quick, and they're going to get hit here. I think if they pushed forward and shut that down, they get through this. Spit's going to come from behind. Smoker and Jockey come from the front. Smoker gets killed. Jockey will land on a boom target. Spit gets nothing. That was actually one of the better clears from the Survivor team, but they also had the worst hit of the game with that Jockey, Smoker, Spitter, Boomer. And now it's going to be the 3rd tank of the game for Fear Factor in the hands of Burger Pizza, and the tank not going to the other side as well, even though he is aware of the couch. Doesn't even think of checking it out. Let's see if his teammates go over there and look.
Jesus, no.
And no, they're not. No one is exploring the map. Wait a minute, the Hunter, nope, the Hunter is not as well. They're just gonna go for damage here. The Boomer gets popped. Boomer goes first, so they'll have another one. Charger almost got hit by the rock. And that will leave the tank just to pretty much try to keep sight, take no chip, wait for a better spawn cycle. Gonna have Boomer. Smoker. Hunter, I believe. Maybe Jockey. Alright, the Boomer rockets in. He gets popped.
Oh,
Not
shit.
gonna get anything there.
Oh, shit, that ain't right. Hogwash! Well, ain't that a load of shit?
Alright, tank is looking to reposition. Alright, he does tell the tank that he can't come over there. Okay, he is aware of it now. Alright, he's going up on top of that building.
Holy shit!
He's gonna drop in. He's gonna get the couch into play. The couch is in, and that's gonna split the survivors. But he's not gonna be able to get anybody, but he does put Slow Dance in quite a pickle. He's gonna get kited around. He gets cleared. Unfortunately for him, he knocks it out of play, but he does have a jock person. He hits him with a rock. He gets punched. He doesn't need play. Gets in capped there. He's not going to land a rock. He's down to 1200 HP. Gets one more punch, maybe one more, and that will be a dead tank.
The tank, please.
Ooh, he almost gets one more. The survivors almost a little slow on killing that.
Well, at least
And they go all the way around to get that pickup.
Damn.
Ain't nothing. You good?
Appreciate it, coach.
No problem, Alice.
Rochelle again is separated from her team, causing her to get charge spit, and that will officially take the survivors underneath Fear Factor's bonus. So now it's going to be furthering their deficit even further. That score delta is going to be close to almost out of reach. I highly doubt they're going to keep at 386 bonus. We should see it go down even further.
Reloading.
Reloading! Oh, shit! Watch out!
Reloading.
No, thank you.
All right, they pressed out to the street area. No attack. Logs were not up. Okay, we should see the hit here. It's going to be a quad attempt. Charger lands. Smoker lands. Hunter and Jockey are searching for targets. Hunter eventually lands. The pole is still going out.
Reloading.
And again, all the cappers pretty much land. Nothing gets shut down before it lands.
Well, piss. Quit shooting me.
I think the Hunter landed and just got cleared immediately.
Reloading. Reloading.
Reloading!
All right, this car alarm is going to go off no matter what. There's no way they can stop it. Jockey is going to land. I think this might be the beginning of the end. Slowdance gets cleared finally. Boomer is still on the car alarm. Charger coming in. Charger misses. Boomer will now get killed. Charger is retreating. Rochelle goes backwards on the map. And that will cause Slow Dance to go down. And now they're going to have to get Slow Dance up with all the commons. They eventually do. Bonus at 158. Now it looks like just distance alone is going to be quite a task. Hunter is going to land. Spit's going to land. And Slow Dance is going to go black him. Nope, actually no. 2 survivors down. Rochelle leads the charge. And that is going to be a wipe going on to Agartha. And that is going to be 1,500 point deficit.
Use some help here.
Agartha is looking grim. Agartha down 1,500 points. Tank is going to be at 49%. Probably see a tank fought in the church in the graveyard area by the church. Tank will have 3 hittables he could use, but you'll never have time to get them all into play. As we wait for their final team member to resume by joining up. This will probably be the last chapter of this match. It looks like Fear Factor is going to be almost in cruise control here to go 2-0 in this tournament. And this will not be the only match tonight. We will have another match at 9 p.m. Eastern. It will be Eclipse versus Goat. We'll be streaming that one as well, casting that as well. Thank you, Harley. Rumor has it that Harley wants to cast a game. Harley can gladly join if you'd like, Harley. Who would agree with the Harley cast? Harley cast would be pretty chill. No, not having it. Alright, it looks like we're still waiting for one more team member to return. Always. Always, Harley. Always nicely. Haha. I have the feeling there's a possibility that this might get GG'd. I have the feeling. Oh, nope, he's returning. We'll get the final chapter played. Alright, there we go. Gangster has returned. Gotta fix his lerp. Gotta auto-exec my friend. And get this game along the way. And shout out to everybody in L4D Gamers. Love you guys. Alright, there we go live. Probably the last chapter of this tournament match. I doubt 5 will be played. We may see it, maybe not. We have to see a massive comeback by Team Agartha here on their side. They're going to have to get a wipe at this tank or else claw them with the second hit, in my opinion. They do have a 2-2 Smoker Hunter. And this early choke point here is potential for quite a bit of damage. Nice key going out by Pizza Burger, causing the pole to go in the back. The spit's going to go out in the front. It's going to be a quad sack. They know what they got to do. Boomer's going to go in. Spinner's going to die and delay them a little longer. They might be able to go around it. Yes, they are without taking damage, and they do. Alright, if anybody wants to see a massive comeback, we need a roof for this quad to land. Charger, Jockey, Smoker, and Hunter will be the quad attempt. It is going to be incoming here in the graveyard, right by these tombs and crypts. Hunter comes from the front. Charger, oh, they are so ambitious with their spawns right now. Hunter is going to land, get cleared. Charger goes from a mile away. Jockey gets melted. Smoker comes in a little bit at the end. And they only get a little bit of damage, so it's going to be 2 hits, averaging about 1 point.
No.
1.25 point per damage so far. For 2 hits, not that much. And this, I'm pretty confident this is going to be the last hit they get before tank. Alright, Jockey comes from the rear. Hunter gets skeeted by Hydro. Hydro shuts down the Hunter. Hydro shuts down the Boomer as well. Hydro says no skeet for you, no boom for you. And they're going to go up and get this tank up and be able to run it back. Unless they don't know if they'll have the chance to push forward with how close he's going to spawn. Nope, going back is probably the smart play. Here they go. We should see it here. Their Charger going in. The Charger. No idea what the heck that Charger was going for. Smoker gets killed. Right now, probably the final tank of the game for Team Agartha in the hands of Rose. He should bring his car into play. Interesting. Well, looks like this tank is aware of the car. Good play by the tank. He did pay attention up here and did see it. He'll be able to get it into play. Oh no, now they're going back the other way. They know he's up there. Actually, he is in big danger of going AI. Oh, he did. He AI'd himself. Now they have an AI tank chasing them, but they will have a quad to go with it, I believe. Don't think it's going to be a Boomer, and I probably would rather not have the Boomer here. Gonna have a quad try with the tank. I think this is better for them. Oh, you know, he's gonna throw a rock through the window. Oh, that almost landed on Rochelle. Now he gets a punch onto Rochelle. Smoker lands. Hunter lands. Rock lands. Jockey lands. Charger lands. Tank punches. This is actually gonna be a lot of damage going out. Should be a dead tank now. That'll be an in-cap pizza burger. They just need to focus this tank while he does pull-ups on the truck. And that is actually a pretty good tank. It's not the miracle tank they needed, but... The tank, AI tank spreading the love. I believe he punched every survivor.
Damn.
They're going to try to delay this. And they won't be able to do it fast enough. They try to get the kill on the pizza burger. They're not going to be able to. They're still going to have 3 sets of pills, all survivors fast. So I think Fear Factor is in complete control of this game. And it's their game to throw right now. And the Jock's going to land in the back, the Hunter in the front. Nice 2-cap.
I'll try this shotgun.
And that will knock the bonus down to 60%. But nobody is slowed down. Aggressive was the lowest one with perm HP down to 51. And took no damage from that last hit. Bitter Smoker, Charger, Hunter. It'll be the attack for the alley / the bar area. Alright, they're just going to go quick. They're not wasting any time. They get a pull in the back. Charger gets melted. Hunter gets skeeted. That is another Uzi skeet.
Well, sorry.
Fear factor with the Uzi skeets. That bonus is monstrous. 927. Hitting on the car alarm. They're going to set it off. It doesn't really matter, though. They spit in the wrong area. That is a huge misplay. You need to spit block them and delay them so the commons can get in. Right now, if you're fast and that car alarm goes off, it pretty much does absolutely nothing. They can just tunnel through this map. Nothing's going to impede them. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Survivor's team handled that very well. The infected team got it off, but they don't delay, and it's just not going to do anything. Pretty much what any car alarm does. You set a car alarm and you go, you're really not going to have any common until you stop. Oh, they managed to get the clear, so Rochelle suffers quite a bit of damage. The bonus dropped from 900 to 735. Pull goes out. Gets cleared. It does. Smoka. Puma. And Hunter. See what they can make work with this. They can already cross if they want to. Smoker's probably not the best spot. Hunter will land there. Pull back gets cleared before the drop back. They need to go before the Smoker gets somebody. The Smoker will pull Chris down. And Chris does get reset. So does Rochelle. Ellis has other plans. Pizza Burger is gone. Here comes the Charger. Charger go for it. Charger gets cucked by the door. Now there's a Jockey coming. Jockey gets the Survivor up top. So Ellis is going to be safe. Okay, that Hunter will land but gets cleared with only 1 tick of damage.
Thanks, man.
And that bonus is still sitting at 400 and something. They're not going to break 4K, but they'll get very close to it. Never know, they can find 2 sets of pills.
No.
And this will be it. Smoker gets a pull back. The Charger tries to cover it, but they fall in the hole. Charger rockets in, gets a stumble in the spit maybe? I'm not sure. I think Coach jumped and just had to run through the spit anyway, so it's pretty much the same outcome. And that will be it. Fear Factor, make safe room. Bonus of 324, I believe it's going to turn out to be.
Hell no. I'll stick it up your ass.
Oh, Lord, no! Stay down me!
320, actually, it turned out.
Hunter!
Campaign score, 3,696. Little gangsters reconnecting. We will get the last half of this tournament match along the way. See how much closer Agartha can bring it.
Oh, this is. God damn! Can just one goddamn. Oh, well, this. Oh, damn. Oh, sweet Jesus. Holy shit! Oh, no. We do not. We're some deep. Could this really get any worse? I don't. Can just one more. We are in some deep shit. We don't have time for this shit. Sweet Lincoln's mother of Jesus Christ.
And then we are live for the second half
Oh, damn.
of Chapter 4 and also the final round.
Right?
It's Spitter, Hunter, Boomer, and Smoker will be the attack that Fear Factor has to use against the Survivor team.
Reloading.
Get any worse? I don't think so.
Agartha now just trying. Oh, what a skeet going out by Heroes. That was a nice shutdown.
Jesus! Oh!
One boom from the stairs of the crypt, which is pretty standard. Stumble onto Rochelle. No spit to stumble her in, so not much is going to come out. Smoker's going to hold.
Reloading!
Chris has plans for the Smoker.
Holy sh! No. Sweet Lincoln! Oh no, you didn't!
I'm a reload.
Can just one more goddamn thing go
Would
wrong?
you cut that shit out?
Jesus. We do not have time for
They
this shit.
push through up the stairs. Rocket spawn goes in. The Charger will land. The Smoker will land. And the... Oh my goodness, the quad almost finished it off. It's going to be a tri-cap with a massive amount of separation. 3 slams go out by the Charger. The jockey is riding somebody forward, trying to juke the bullets. And that will be a massive amount of damage. And Fear Factor almost ended in swag fashion with ending it with a quad. So close, but not quite going to land.
Jesus Christ!
Reloading.
Can just one more goddamn thing. Have time, Lord!
Alright, they're just going to hold the W key and go forward. They had to pop a set of pills. I don't think they're going to slow down and go back here. They're going to go back anyways. Rocket Boom goes in and gets nothing. Spit goes in for the block. That's going to delay them. And this tank is going right away. He's going to try to cut them off. Oh, they're going to fight it here. He gets a pull forward. He gets a punch onto Ellis. He misses Ellis. Oh, Aggressor gets a double. The melees are going out. A punch on in the corner. Another punch. Smoke goes in there. He's out of 1k HP. Charger misses. Jockey's going in to try to get somebody. Jockey gets M2'd. Rock lands. Goes another rock. It's going to land. How does that not hit Ellis? And that will be a dead tank. Aggressive. Missing some punches there.
Oh shit! Sweet Lincoln's
No
mullet.
pain, no
Oh.
gain.
Reloading.
I must be about to gain some serious shit.
They managed to survive. But what cost?
Tat-a-tat.
80% of their HP, 20% of the DP, all their sets of pills. Nice B-hop from that Boomer. Hunter's going to come from the front. Spitter comes to the top. Pounce on one of the boom targets. The commons are not surrounding that Survivor. So he's going to get out with taking minimal damage. Smoker gets a pull on the slow dance in the back. Gets about 13 damage on slow dance. Slow dance is still quick, but they have one slow survivor. And again, one survivor is just taking off.
Time for this shit. Holy shit! God damn it! Oh damn!
Charger looking for a spawn to probably intercept this. Okay, no, he is not now. They have regrouped with each other.
Oh, man.
Nice shutdown by the Boomer. Less than a second. Charger's going to come from behind. Charger will land. Spit gets shut down before he can spit. Jockey's coming in late. Goes above the survivors, but does not get chipped. Oh, Jockey gets shut down for about half his HP. Tries to get somebody up top. It's not going to work. Jockey gets melted. Either will get past the car alarm. Actually better for them that they don't hit it because they are slow. Hunter gonna go for a DP. DP incoming. Oh, the Smoker took the target. Smoker gets the in-cap. Hunter can retry again. Nope, he's gonna retry again. Let's see if he can land it this time. Hunter coming in for the target. Oh, and it gets melee skeeted by Chris. Or Chris was melee skeeted by Gangster, I mean.
Help!
Shit! Just
Showing a little swag there with the melee. A little moral victory for Agartha there.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Charger comes from a mile away. Spit's going to come in for another delay.
Could use a hand.
In just a second here. Double pickup. Rocket Boom coming. Gets a quad boom. The Spit's there. Stumble in the Spit onto Rochelle, who's the only perm HP left. And right now they are in danger of dying. Delays going to come here. Jockey lands under Rochelle. Slow dance gets it clear. Novix is about to die. Spitter's going to come in for another delay. Gets a pickup on Novix at least. Herosis now might die from the Spit unless They get the pickup. The car alarm goes off by mistake by Haros, who is in-capped on the ground with a pistol. They get a pull. It's delayed the pickup anymore. DP24 goes out, in-capping Slow Dance as well. They are trying to get Haros up. The smoker gets killed. They finally get Haros up. They're not going to die here. They're going. Oh wait, the charger comes and gets a 3 charge, and that's gonna be a wipe, I believe. No, Haros actually got picked up and got 2 charge. Everybody leaves and calls it GG. Oh my goodness. What an ending to the match, guys. Yeah, GG's. That will be pretty much the end of this tournament match here, guys. W is going to go out to Fear Factor with a chapter score of 3,696 to Agartha's 1,652.